Right, so as I move up, you can see I started my detail around that hairline. Now it's important to understand which way his hair wants to live. I think some of the biggest mistakes we make is trying to fight hair. We will always lose that battle fighting hair. So the best way to find out which way hair wants to naturally live, you just apply a little bit of water. So I have him comb forward right now, and I'm just applying just a small amount of water, more so at the top. The reason why this step is important is because it's gonna tell me how high on the parietal ridge I can go once this hair separates. I always wanna build balance. He already has a round head shape, so I wanna put more of a masculine look on him, so I kinda wanna keep him more square and then give him the shape up top. But for me as a barber, I prefer to look at shape and then shade. So this is why this step is important to me. So as I comb his hair forward, I'm looking, and then what I notice is coming right off his natural recession line, his hair splits for me just a little bit. So I'll come in the back of his head shape, separate it. That told me exactly where his hair wants to naturally live. Earlier, he had his hair going to the left, but his hair naturally wants to go to the right. So that's why it's very important to see that, because that tells me my balance point. How much hair do I leave on this side compared to how much hair I need to take off over here, but also how to style it. So now I'm starting to think product recommendations, which way he's normally going this way. So now I know I gotta teach him how to blow dry it the opposite way. I have to talk a whole nother language to him, and hopefully he understands what I'm talking about. Luckily, he has the type of hair type and texture that's gonna allow me to move freely. The way that you could tell it was cut different, you see the weight line here? Anytime you're cutting hair, that hair should be able to be combed or pushed or moved in any direction without seeing a line of demarcation. And for that reason, that's how I know. I gotta take this a little bit higher, but I'm gonna go into more of a floating technique, focusing on the ends. I'm thinking like a cosmetologist. I'm going to layer more so than cut a blunt cut. So you're gonna see me put my comb in a position that's gonna look blunt, but I'm focusing on layer because I'm gonna over direct that hair up and elevate it, soften the ends and let it fall.